Welcome back to Getting Started. This episode will be explaining the basics of world versus world. Each world is a representation of a server. Anytime you join world versus world, you will fight on behalf of your respective world. After you choose an area to fight in, you'll be whisked away to that area's local starting point. This is the only point on the map on which you can spawn. So if you die and you don't have an ally around to pick you up, you'd best get to walking. The game auto levels you up to level 80 so that everyone is on equal footing. When I say equal, I mean if you start playing with substandard gear and you meet someone who has endgame items, you're still going to get your behind handed to you on a gilded silver platter. So you might want to bring, some backup. In many respects, World vs. World is like the main game. You have neutral monsters dotting the landscape, things to find and areas to explore. The main difference being that eventually you will encounter an enemy player and they will most certainly try to kill you. So you're going to want to take the fight to them. I hear you saying, how can we take the fight to them? And that brings us to our next point, getting stuck in. Your abilities work the exact same as normal, so bear that in mind. There's no restarting here or new abilities need to be learned. Now's the time to hit M. This brings up your map. I'd recommend getting familiar with at least the basic topography. Each faction is represented by its own colour. Each stronghold that is the same colour as your main base belongs to your team. To gain points, all you need to do is to make sure they stay your colour, and that all the other strongholds flip to your colour. To take a base, you must first break its gates, to gain access to the inner yard. This will take ages, even with 20 plus people. Once inside, you'll need to defeat the boss. Once defeated, the stronghold becomes yours. Defend it to keep it that way. Don't expect the enemy to let you take it without a fight. They will man the walls and rain destruction upon you until you break through or leave. Next, let's talk about resources. If you hold a trading post, that trading post will spawn a packed Dolyak. This Dolyak will be carrying resources. Resources are used for making siege weaponry, to break down gates faster, or to build giant golems and to do basic repairs on gates. The Dolyak's destination will get these resources if, and this is really the only if, the Dolyak makes it there. Enemy players will try to disrupt your supply line, which can be very effective when they're sieging one of your bases. No supplies mean the gate breaks a lot quicker because nobody is repairing it. Try joining up with a commander. A commander naturally attracts other players in the server due to them having an icon on the map. You'll get more done in a large group than you would on your own. So that's it for this episode. Tune in next time for more. And as always, if you like this episode, do comment, like, and subscribe, or any combination of those three. Goodbye.